I sort of wonder how happy I am. You know, I discover things about myself even now. I had an epiphany recently in a Starbucks. Are there any fans of Starbucks in? Who hates Starbucks? Yeah, I know. They don't pay their taxes, Romesh. They don't pay their taxes. I can't believe you'd even mention them. That's why I drink there. That's why I drink there. I drink in Starbucks because I don't agree with the war on Syria, and I know that Starbucks aren't funding it because they're not funding anything. All right, so... I was in a Starbucks, I had my epiphany in a Starbucks, and I tell you what, I was annoyed because I was at a shared table. I'm at a shared table, we have to sit with other people. It's unacceptable, isn't it, that we have to sit with other people, with strangers now. This is the thing that they do. They do it in restaurants as well, like Wagamama's. Who's been in a Wagamama's recently? Yeah, Wagamama's is a fucking shithole. It's a shithole, right? And they get away with being a shithole because they tell you that's the way we do it at Wagamama's. That's the way we do it at Wagamama's. You go in there, I went in there, can I have a table for two, please? There's no table for two. At Wagamama's, it's shared table, you sit with strangers. It's a restaurant where you don't get your own table, right? And God forbid you go there on your own. I went to eat there on my own. They sat me at a trough for loners by the window, right? We sat there like puppy dogs at a rescue centre, just... You not got any friends either? No, mate. I could not believe it, man. See, Zara, when you go to a restaurant, you order your food, you eat your food, and then you go, right? That's how a restaurant's supposed to work. Not at Wagamama's. It might not work out like that, because at Wagamama's, they don't know when your food's going to be ready. I was at Wagamama's, I ordered my food, they said, just to let you know, at Wagamama's, the food might not arrive all at the same time. At Wagamama's, the food arrives when it's ready. Why? What's the unknown variable here? Have you never cooked this shit before? Let me give you a little tip, Wagga, or tell your mama, whoever the fuck's got to find out about this. Try and remember how long it took you to make it the last time you cooked it. Subtract that from the time that you would like it to be ready. And then start cooking it then, you fucking mouth breather, because what I don't want... What I don't want is to be having my starter when this prick's having his dessert because you can't coordinate two meals. We're just supposed to sit there like, fingers crossed! It's unbelievable, mate. I ordered my food, right? This is what happened. I ordered my food. The guy writes what I've ordered on my bit of paper. I order it, he writes it down there. I'm not the one that needs a reminder, mate. I think I can hold on to the information. Just make sure you got it on your notepad, knobhead. What the fuck do you think's going to happen? If you're going to come out and say, who ordered the tofu noodles? Fuck those. I thought we'd ordered the cocktails. Part of the problem I've got with Starbucks and Wagamama's and all these places, they've got too many choices. I think choice is bad. I think choice is bad. I think there should just be, like, two things in a restaurant. It just saves time. I've deliberately cut out my choices to become more efficient. I'm a vegan. It means that in a restaurant, there's only ever one option, or two. Sometimes there's none. Imagine how much time I save. Go in there, what's vegan? Nothing. All right, see you later, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's just so efficient. You don't often get a dessert option as a vegan, because, as you know, desserts have all got dairy in. Very often, the only option you're given for a dessert is fruit salad. And as we know, fruit salad isn't a dessert. A fruit salad is a kick in the dick, right? But I did get a genuine vegan option recently, right? Sorbet. I know. I thought, hello, everything's coming up Ranganathan. I said to the waitress, get me some sorbet me up, yeah? She said, what flavour would you like? I was like, why the shit would you do that, man? You've just made this more complicated. She said, well, what do you want, raspberry or lemon? And I'm thinking, this is a nightmare. Because if I have the raspberry, the whole time I'll be thinking, what if the lemon was better? Right? And if I get the lemon, the whole time I'll be thinking, what if the raspberry is better? Now, it's got quiet in here. The reason is because you all think you found the solution, which is get one scoop of each, dickhead. I understand that's what you think, but that's the worst possible outcome. Because if I get one scoop of each, I'm definitely going to prefer one to the other. And the whole time I'm eating the one I like less, I'll just be thinking, why didn't I get two scoops of the other one? It's not just restaurants and cafes I find irritating. Cinema I find annoying. I go to the cinema on my own a lot. I do go with my children from time to time, but I find it very frustrating going with my children because they don't have a very discerning palate when it comes to watching films. They think everything's good, and I get frustrated that I can't talk to them about it. I went to watch Ice Age 4 with my son. It's a goddamn abomination, right? I'm sitting there watching it thinking I can't wait to talk to him about it. We get out the cinema. He goes to me, "That was brilliant, wasn't it, Daddy?" I'm like, I can't fucking talk to you, can I? Bright colours, loud noises, you're impressed. It was shit, bruv. So anyway, I go to the cinema on my own a lot. I go to the cinema on my own a lot, but I like children's films. Now, going on your own to watch a children's film at the cinema is a very selfish thing to do, okay? Because what you are basically doing is you are ruining that experience for everybody else in the cinema. Because if you go with your kids to the cinema to watch a film and there's somebody that looks like me sat on their own in the theatre, you can't fully enjoy that film, right? Not if you're a good parent. If you're a good parent, you're 80% watching the film, 20% checking to see if that guy starts wanking, right? That's if you're a good parent. I've had 3 kids and I regret it. You know, I do regret it. It's too many, isn't it? Isn't it too many? Who's got more than 2 kids? Yeah? What a fucking error. Right, but what can you do? You can't kill them. You just got to sit there and wait to die. Like, I can't believe we've done this. We are never going to be happy. I know. I don't know why we did it. Well, it was your idea. It wasn't my idea. I said I don't like condoms. That's very different. I don't know why we had the 3rd one. I know why we had the 2nd one, because the first one's a fucking legend. Oh, my God, what a kid. "Hello, Daddy. Love you, Daddy. Can I get you some toast, Daddy?" Oh, my God, love that boy. When we just had him, I said to my wife, "Do you know what, darling? I think we've mastered parenting." Do you know what I think it is? I think it's just about setting clear boundaries and being consistent. The 2nd one, fucking feral. I love him, but what a prick this kid is, man. Like, I love him, but I do not like him. Sometimes I want him to get hurt. There you go, I said it. Sometimes I want this prick to get hurt. And let me explain why. He doesn't listen to a word I say, this kid. 5-year-old boy doesn't listen to anything I say. When we go out, he runs away. But not in like a cute toddler way. He runs away like he's fleeing ISIS. Just headed for the hills. People coming and going, "Let's get you away from the bad man. Don't worry, don't worry." And let's be honest, I don't look like I'm not in ISIS. Yeah? Sometimes I want him to get hurt, man. When I say to him, "Dude, don't do that. Because if you do that, you're going to get hurt." And then he does it. And he doesn't get hurt. That pisses me off, right? Because that is life telling him that I'm full of shit. That's what's happening. We went to Disneyland Paris recently. Has anyone been there? Did you like it? No? No, I didn't realise it was that controversial. Sorry, I had no idea. I couldn't really enjoy it. I mean, it's good, but I couldn't really enjoy it because of how much money I'd paid to get there. I found it very frustrating how expensive it was. The kids were excited about Disney. All I could see in my mind's eye was the invoice. Do you know what I mean? I was really annoyed about it. For me, we went at Easter. For me, basically, Disneyland Paris was a 3-day angry walk. Do you know what I mean? I'm just wandering around going, "Fuck off, Donald, prick." Just so angry at how much money we spent, man. I couldn't deal with it. It's the first time I thought about learning another language, because everyone there speaks French, obviously. We're in France. I'm not that post-Brexit that they can't speak French in their own country, right? But I was queuing up with my oldest son for the Tower of Terror. We're about to get onto the ride, and the guy behind the counter turns to his mate and goes, and I thought, what what the shit did that dude just say, man? And in my head, I'm thinking he must have gone, I think the roller coaster is broken. Let's just try it out one more time on this prick and his son. But he probably just went, I want a sandwich. I don't know, but I'm paranoid. All right? The kids were excited, right? Because how it works is you pay a lot of money to get in so that you can spend loads more money, right? The kids are wandering around like, this is amazing, I'm going to buy so much. I said, no. No. You're getting one present each, right? Because Daddy has been fisted by Mickey here, right? So you get one present each. In fact, I made an extra save, and I've got a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old. 2-year-old doesn't know what's going on, so I fucked him off. Do you know what I mean? I just gave him a croissant that we got free from the hotel. There you go, mate. Thank you, Daddy, thank you. Yeah, enjoy it, dickhead. Yeah. My second son, he chose a Lightning McQueen radio control car, fine. We get back to England, right? So frustrating how shit this kid is at driving the car, man. Well, he's knocking into my ankles, he's hitting coffee tables, he's hitting skirting boards. I said to him, dude, a kid of your age made that